One, two, checking, oh, checking, 1, 2. What is this? What is this? What is this? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Yes, sir. Back in it. A little late today. Only going live for like a few minutes because I have to go to the chiropractor, my friends. I have to go to the doctor, actually the physical therapist today. But still, I got to make sure that I am, in fact, going to these appointments that I'm supposed to be going to. Um, Hopefully, I'm getting better. I mean, I feel like I'm getting better, but so good. I figured I would go live for a little bit today because uh, stock market is showing weakness. I told you guys to not be afraid of the downside. I've told you guys I was buying puts. I was not selling puts. It's actually buying puts for a reason. Okay. All these warnings were there. I kept telling you guys. I said, you know what? Um, I do know they're going to cut rates, and I think everything seems honky dory. But the market is all like being propped up at this point. It's frothy. I keep saying it. I keep saying it. And you know what? Look, it was one of those buy the rumor, sell the news type of situations, right? Now that we know that the board of governors is actually meeting with the Fed, all these signals are getting sent. You know, these people are meeting. They're saying, "Whoa, the economy is a lot more bearish than it first. At first, we thought it was going to be." All these numbers are coming in at this point. Um, I've been selling cash secured puts all morning. I'm also, looking at my puts printing. Um, Yesterday, AAOY was up, to like $30 almost a share. And I said, I'm doing $28 cash secure. I mean, $28 puts. And those are printing today. I think ASST is showing a little weakness. Totally cool. I have $5 cash secure puts, which I got like, I don't know, on average 344. Things are looking good on my end, guys. What do we got going this morning? SJ Tavares is here. Double D's in the house. Ricardo Canales is in the house. Hopefully, you guys are making money. I'm going to be here for a good time, not a long time, right? I hope you guys are making bank today. What is the good news that we have today? Webull is showing a little weakness. SoFi is showing weakness. BBAI is up 14%. I've been telling you guys those $7 cash secure puts out to 2027 on BBAI. We're giving 365, 375 for the $7 cash secure put. That's over 50%, a 55% return on investment. You're basically saying to the market, I don't think this stock is going to be here. There's nothing more bullish than cash secure puts. Let me tell you that. So if you see the bear out there, yes, I am a bear by trade, but I tell you guys, you know what? There's nothing more bullish than a cash secure put because you're essentially telling the market, I really believe in this company. This company, it should be here. And so we are where we are. Can you guys see me? Are you guys hearing me? I'm getting some notifications about restarting my functions over here. Can you guys tell me if you guys hear me? Are you guys see me? Am I going live here? Because I can see a couple of comments, but I can't. Okay, so you guys are seeing me. I'm going live. Good. For some reason, I was getting some alerts, and I'm just trying to make sure that I am in fact going live. So like I said, AAOI, right? Yesterday, time for puts. A lot of companies were prime for puts yesterday, but the ones that I do believe in, that I figure I'm comfortable talking about here, because I don't want you guys to gamble either, right? Was AAOI was one of them. Right now, where's the opportunity? Well, I told you guys, covered calls. Remember, yesterday SoFi was like 28 something, right? And I was like, guys, $30 covered calls to November. We're giving like 250. Right, where you check those out right now. What are they doing? Right, I was telling you, covered calls. Sell some Unity. Unity was flying. I was like, sell some 55s out to like January, sell some 55, sell some 50s, bring some money in. I understand that, yes, the stock could very well go to 60. Okay, but if you're selling 55s and you get $6-7 for it, you're essentially selling at 60, 62, right? So you're good, and you can always roll. Don't be afraid of the upside. I told you guys. Look at BBAI, those $7 cash secure puts up to 2027. Those are juicy, man, and it's up almost 14% today, right? Black Sky Technology is down today, 7-8% today. I say it could probably run down to like 10-15%. If it gets down to 15%, Black Sky Technologies, uh, don't be afraid to go in with some $15 cash secure puts expiring November. And let's see, they're 118, right? Don't try to bring in $2. Why not? You're essentially buying a good company for $13. They have great contracts all over the place. Ricardo saying, I hear you. SJ saying yes. Austin, yes. Kilua Dre is in the house. What is up? Zeta State saying hello. I started selling some of my positions today just in case there is a sell-off. If not, I'll just buy them back. Yesterday was the time to sell, my friend. Not this morning. We Commander's in the house. We Commander, what it is, Tovin. I hope you're doing great. But you know what? Cover calls, guys. Cover calls. If you're gung ho enough to sell your positions right now, right? Let's say if your stock was at 20 and you're like, I'm okay selling it at 20, we'll sell some $20 covered calls for November. Bring in $2, $3. What is wrong with that? Worst case scenario, you get your stock taken away, right? Taken away in a couple of months, and you got $2-3 in addition to what you were thinking about selling for, an extra 10-15%. What's wrong with that? There's nothing wrong at all. And if you don't, and the market goes down, the $20 strikes go to the stock goes to like $16 or whatever, then those are going to be worthless. Those $2-3 calls are going to be worthless, and then you're going to get your shares back. You can sell some more. You can sell some 18s out a couple of months and then bring in another $1.50, $2. So you're always keeping the wheel moving, right? You never sell. Rich people never sell. They just give you the illusion. That's why they never sell their mansions. They never sell their estates. They borrow against it. You're basically borrowing against your positions, your collateral. You never sell. And if you get taken out, great. Then you go through a cash secure put and you begin again. But you never sell, unless you're like, okay, I have plan A, B, and C, and this has given me as much as I can get. I'm going to make a pivot. You're going to pivot, right, and make a lateral move. You have to have a plan. Don't just sell to sell. Have a plan. Be like, how am I going to use this cash? How am I going to be sitting on cash, which is fine, or am I going to go through a cash secure puts elsewhere? And you start looking at some companies, and don't go overboard with companies. Don't look at like 80, 90, 100 companies. Find 10 really good ones so you can familiarize yourself with them and see the patterns, see how they move, right? Anyways, here we go. EHR is down almost 60. Mara is up 6%. I sold some cash secure puts yesterday on Mara. Let's see here. My AAOI puts are looking wonderful. TerraWolf is up, beautiful. I sold some covered calls, and yesterday, I actually sold some $9 cash secure puts, and I got 95 cents for them, 95 cents. So today those are 74 cents, beautiful. And so now, I'm going to do TerraWolf. I have $12 covered calls on TerraWolf expiring November. And I had $9 cash secure puts, right? So basically, I'm going to trade in that channel. I'm choking it between that channel, which is like the $12 covered calls, and the $9 cash secure puts, and don't forget almost the dollar that I got for the cash secure put. That puts me at 8. So between 8 and 13 really is where I'm at on TerraWolf. Beautiful channel to be in because that's where it wants to be. and that's how you're gonna, that's how I'm gonna make my money. Let's see here. What are we doing? Serve is down today. All right, cool. I have some $10 cash secure puts just chilling. They lost a little juice today, but that's fine. They're expiring in October. So that data is just decaying, right? So the time value is going away. So it doesn't matter if it goes down even more, because I mean I'm already up 48%. Even if it goes down more, it doesn't matter, because the premium that I got is going to justify that shrinkage, right? Um, and even if it goes lower, I don't care. That's a company that I want to own. BBAI is looking wonderful. Let's see here. Yeah, man. AI. I sold some cover calls on AI. By the way, guys. Yes, I sold some Rivian as well this morning because they had some good news. They're opening up a new plant. I'm gonna start the groundwork for a new plant. So I think I sold some $15 cover calls expiring, I want to say November or December, and I brought in some money. So I sold some because it was up to like 5%. So you guys already know if a stock goes up 5% or more, depends on how it's moving, right? I go for some covered calls. If it goes down 5 or 10% or more, depends on how it's moving, I go with cash secure puts. That's the discipline, my friends. Look at that. Unity's down $1.50. You guys could have sold some covered calls yesterday. You right now you'd be smiling. RX got hit this morning and it's recovered. Rivian is it's kind of coming down. SOXS, I told you guys, this is just the tip of the iceberg. Nothing has happened yet. It's just people trying to kind of find a footing, figure out what may happen, right? But SOXS is a good acquisition right now, around $6, because when the market tanks, is going to tank. SQQQ, another good one. TAZO is another one. Let's see here. Look at that. Sentinel 1 is down. Sentinel 1 cash secure puts would be wonderful. Sell some December cash secure puts. Sell some 18, man, because you'll be getting $1.55. You're essentially buying them at like $16.45. That is nothing wrong with that. Sell some $18 cash puts. Or if you're like, oh, that's too expensive for me, I want to go to 17s. Get $110. Sell some $17 cash secure puts, and bring in $110. You're essentially buying for $15.90. Nothing wrong with that at all, my friends. Center One is a great company. Riot is up a bit this morning. Open doors down. I told you guys, don't be afraid to sell some covered calls, some 10s. I said 10s to November, 11s, even 12s. But you know what? You guys, you can listen if you want to. Right now, though, it's cash secure put time. I say, go to November, I got some cash secure puts already for November, $8 strikes. But if you guys are, iffy and you guys are like, oh, I don't know if I want to go to November, or what can justify it, some $7 cash secure puts. Basically, ask for 140. You're getting 20% of your return investment. For $700, you get $140, or 140 per share. There's nothing wrong with that at all, my friends. Stock is down almost 5% this morning. Iova is up. Prop is up. Smart Rent. Listen, Smart Rent already saw 164, 165 this morning. I was telling you guys at the 130s. You guys missed open door. Smart Rent, it's going to keep doing this. It's going to go up 10 cents, 8 cents, 10 cents every day. And that's what happens, man. The lowers get higher. That's what we got this morning, my friends. Don't be afraid of the upside. Don't be afraid of the downside. QSI is up 1% today. I was telling you guys about QSI when it was like $1.10. It's up at 128. Not a terrible way to start your positionings. ORGN, Origin Materials, 52 cents a share. You take some premium from the cash secure puts, put them to work. I did some bully cash secure puts expiring November 21st. I think I did 1250s, and I sold them for 179 and 175. So I did some of those. daring the market to put. I got so much bull. I have 1250s, 15s, and 1750s on Webull. I want all those shares. I'm ready. Anyways, matter number 5 saying hi, y'all. Wing Commander saying what's up. Jude Case in the house. Charlie C2's in the house. Jay Gill's in the house. Dude is in the house. GME1 Savage. Sir Charlie saying so too. GME 28 cover calls for September 19th for 23 shares. We'd love to sell at 28 and give you some more cash secure puts. Yeah, you should have gone to like October because that's where everyone's gonna fucking go nuts at. So I would do some $1 October 28, 28 strikes. Why not? Get more money. Mike Egubazal saying good morning. Hector, good morning. Savage, good morning. Tom Kaufman is saying, Mando is saying, what calls would you sell open? I told you already, $10. I told you guys when it was upwards. Up, up, up. Anyways, guys, I have to go. I'm getting my alerts over here. I got to get going, man. But it was great seeing you guys. I'm going to go probably live later on this afternoon. Negative. Actually, my daughter has a soccer game, so that's not gonna happen tomorrow. Tomorrow I go live and we'll talk shop, right? We'll see what the market's giving us. I guess the rate cuts, are baked in, right? So, hey, at this point, take what the market gives you. Don't be scared of the upside. Don't be scared of the downside. You know the deal, guys. Sorry I can't stay longer, but I have to get going, man. And I just wanted to stay true to the channel and see what you savages are working on. All right, my friends, fellow simpletons and degenerates. I am the Savage of Wall Street. See you guys tomorrow, 8:30 a.m. Be there or be squared. Take what the market gives you. Give them nothing. Give them nothing. All right, my friends. Have a great rest of your day. I hope you guys make a lot of money. I'm making a lot of money myself, and I want you guys there with me. Until then, peace out. Take care. Later.